All right, guys, so ahead of a massive showdown with the Pittsburgh Steelers that could possibly determine the AFC North and who gets in the playoffs and who doesn't, we have some bad news, some good news. We got an injury update on Lamar Jackson, a Mark Andrews contract extension, the possible future of Isaiah Likely. We're going to talk about the AFC Championship favorites. Aaron Rodgers talks about the defense. Marlon Humphrey has a very, very intriguing quote about this upcoming matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got injury updates, man, and much more. So welcome into another episode of Ravens Reports. It's your guy Noah here with For the Flock, as always, bringing you guys our top 5 news reports and storylines coming out of our Baltimore Ravens today. Wanted to come at you guys with a quick update video. Make sure you guys have all of your Ravens news and content as you're preparing for this massive showdown in Baltimore against the Pittsburgh Steelers for number 1 spot in the AFC North. All right, so at number 1, let's talk about this Lamar Jackson injury, the not good news, right? So we got some exciting news on Wednesday when Lamar Jackson ran out there. He was practicing. You can see the footage here, and he looks good. He looks like he's running around, and we're like, man, we're probably going to have our first full week of Lamar Jackson practicing because he's been banged up with a toe injury, a knee injury, a foot injury, or ankle, different types of things that's been nagging him. And here's the proof, by the way. Lamar Jackson has not forced a single missed tackle on any of his 20 designed runs this season. Not a single forced missed tackles. And what's crazy is Jackson led all the quarterbacks in the NFL with 104 missed tackles over the first 7 years of his career. So 104 in the first 7 years to absolutely nothing on 20 designed runs. It's just not the same Lamar as far as his physical ability, his burst, agility, his side-to-side, right? All the stuff that helps make Lamar Jackson special. That's not the only thing that makes him special, but it's obvious that he's not 100% right now. Here's what Todd Monken had to say about Lamar Jackson.
A lot of credit. He's battling each week, trying to get healthy enough to be able to play every Sunday. I mean, that's what I see out of him. I see a guy that's battling little nagging injuries, things that are stopping him from being able to get out there every day and practice, So, again, that's what I see. I see a guy battling.
So Lamar Jackson practiced on Wednesday and then did not practice on Thursday. So not good, right? It looks like he still should be good to go. I don't think he's going to miss this matchup with the Steelers. It's just taking a day, which shows you that he needs the day, right? Which isn't good, but it's also good that he's getting that extra rest to get it right. So at number 2, let's talk about the news that broke yesterday with the Mark Andrews contract extension. Mark Andrews leads the Baltimore Ravens all-time in yardage, receptions, and touchdowns. He's 30 years old. Essentially, this contract it's a 3-year deal, but it's 2 years guaranteed. So essentially how I see it is I see it as a 2-year, $26 million guaranteed deal, which is about $13 million per year average. So not expensive as far as some of the top tight end market. He's definitely well below some of the guys that are up there in the 20s, like the Kittles and the Trey McBrides and those type of players. Mark Andrews wanted to return. He loves it here in Baltimore. However, what does that mean for Isaiah Likely? There's rumors. I don't know if there's any merit to this. There's rumors that the Baltimore Ravens tried to reach a contract extension with Likely, but that they really weren't close as far as numbers. I saw rumors about him wanting 20 mil or in that range, right, per year. And obviously Mark Andrews came back about 13 per year. So would the Ravens tag Isaiah Likely this upcoming year? Are they going to let him walk in free agency and maybe get a 3rd or 4th round compensatory pick? If it was my choice, I would have picked Isaiah Likely as the younger, more explosive option right now at the tight end position. I think anytime Mark Andrews has missed time or Isaiah Likely's had the opportunity to show what he can do as a number 1 tight end, he's absolutely elite. You see the 100-yard type of games against the Kansas City Chiefs and the playoff run, performance he had last year in the playoffs. He shows up in the playoff moments. He had a big touchdown against Pittsburgh. And so, yeah, I love Isaiah Likely, his competitiveness, the way he shows up in the postseason, and how he's younger. So me personally, I love Mark. I'd like to see Mark back, but if I had to pick between the two, I probably would have picked Isaiah Likely because of the age and the recent production, specifically in the playoffs. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But I do love me some Mark Andrews, and I'm excited that he is coming back. He's been one of Lamar's guys for, since they came in the league together in 2018. There's a reason why he's leading the Ravens in all these statistical categories, and he's an all-pro. So, yeah, shout out to Mark Andrews. Congrats to him. At number 3, AFC Championship favorites. This is crazy, man. Patriots at 21%, 17% Bills and Broncos. And the next, tied for third, is the Baltimore Ravens, favored number 3rd, tied third place for the favored AFC Championship. Crazy, man. Ravens at 6-6, but they're going to have a home playoff game if they can take care of business against the Steelers this upcoming week and, squeak out a couple more wins. They're going to be in a great driver's seat position if they win at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers to win the division. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But to me, it's like the AFC is wide open. I know the Ravens have had issues, but other teams in the AFC have had issues as well. The Broncos look flawed, specifically on offense. I don't know if you trust Bo Nix in the big-time playoff moments yet. Buffalo Bills have had major issues. They're, barely squeaking in as a wild card right now. They're not even winning their division. The Patriots, they haven't really played anyone tough. They've had the easiest schedule in the NFL statistically. So AFC's wide open, man. At number 4, I want to talk about what Marlon Humphrey had to say about this upcoming matchup. Then we'll talk about playoff odds if the Ravens win or lose. And we'll also talk about the Aaron Rodgers quote. But here's what Marlon Humphrey had to say about this upcoming matchup.
Talk is cheap, man. How you play will speak way louder than your words. And I think if you can't get up for this one, every game you play in the NFL is very meaningful. But if you can't get up for this one, I think that shows something about your character. I think that shows something about your will. And honestly, I think that just shows if you are a Raven or you're not a Raven. I think how we come out this game, how we prepare this week, will kind of do echoes not only for this game, but for the rest of the season, because we're basically in playoff football right now. So it's kind of, it is, they say there's no game, a must-win game. This is definitely a must-win game. We have not played great complimentary football really all year. And it's time. We worked really hard to get to where we are. Yeah, do we like our record? No, but do we have everything in front of us? Yes. So I think, like I said, man, it's time to show it. We've talked all throughout the years. I've made bad plays. Everyone's made bad plays. Everyone made some good plays. But now it's time. Come together. Have your brother's back. Make sure your brother knows what he's doing, so we can go out here, be on the same page, execute. Because I think we're too good of a team on paper. I know that's been said and everything, but now it's time to be a good team on Sunday, Monday, whatever day we're playing at 1 o'clock.
All right, so check this out, man. If the Ravens win, they have a 70% chance of the playoffs of the division, 23% to the Steelers. If the Steelers win, it goes to 75 for them, and Ravens 21%. So this is the type of odds that you're looking at to swing. Now, if the Ravens lose this one and they win the last week against Pittsburgh and they split, then the Ravens are just going to have to make sure they beat the Bengals or they squeak out a win against a tough Patriots team or Packers team. They would have to win more games to guarantee that. But if they sweep the Steelers, they're winning the division, no doubt about it, man. At number 5, here's what Aaron Rodgers had to say about this upcoming matchup, about the Ravens defense. Specifically talks about our safety position and how much of a versatile weapon Kyle Hamilton is. He's very aware of our defense. Take a listen.
I mentioned in the Chargers week how good Derwin was playing, and I'd say the same thing about Kyle. I mean, Kyle is the guy that, like I said about Derwin, he plays safety and base. He plays nickel and big nickel. He plays linebacker and dime. That's a multifaceted, multi-talented Swiss Army knife who can do it all. So he's the guy you got to make sure you know where he's at all times. Roquan, I played against in the other NFC, the other Northern Division. Had a ton of respect for him since our days going at it, Packers-Bears. He's an elite player for a long time. Kind of gets them going. They got a lot of, good, younger guys and older guys. They traded for Gilman, who's been playing good. They drafted the young kid from Starks from Georgia, who I love watching play in college, and he's done a really nice job. And I think that acquisition of Gilman allows Kyle to play, down out of center field a lot more, which that seemed to have been a strength for them.
All right, guys, so just wanted to come on here, make sure you're up to date with all the news, talk about the Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews situation, the Lamar Jackson injury situation. Lamar should be good, but it's obviously not great that he's missing practice time. But I'm hoping and praying that Lamar Jackson gets healthier as the Ravens inch closer to the playoffs and they can get enough wins to the point, when they do, if they make it in the playoffs, that he's good, he's ready to roll. So let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below, man. Smash the like button if you got any value out of today's content. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.
When he wasn't looking, he ran me over.